today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get yourself to Unreal from champs. I'm going to be sharing the best tips on how to only gain in matches and how to not lose. And if you guys are in elite, I have another video pinned in the comments to get to you to champs, and then go ahead and watch this one. So with that being said, let's get straight into the video. So as you may know, if you've been in champs, gaining percentage in champs is so slow. Like, you can win a game and you possibly get 10% or even less depending on the amount of kills you get. So my first tip is possibly the best tip of this whole video. It is basically doing the rank up quest. Some of you may not even know that if you complete the rank up quest, they actually give you some amount of percentage. So as you can see at the top left of my screen, it says eliminate an opponent. So what you do is you eliminate an opponent and you get basically 2 or 1%. It depends on like how hard the quest is. So right now, eliminating an opponent is gonna give me percent anyways, even if the quest wasn't there. But if I complete the quest as well and eliminate the opponent, I'm gonna get a lot more percentage. You know this, I just found this out, I can't lie, and I found this out when I'm in Unreal, so I'm just sharing it to you guys. So make sure to be using that and always completing the rank up quest tasks. The second tip I have for you guys, I know I said this the last video as well, but is to prioritize getting eliminations. So if you get elimination, let's say you kill like an elite or even a champ player, you're more likely to gain than to lose. It's more easier than actually just playing out the whole game basically camping. It is more time efficient and it is more fun to just get elims. Even though it's going to be a little harder, but if you're mechanically good, it's way more of an easier option for you guys to just W key, not even W key, maybe aim to get 1 or 2 kills off spawn and then play out the game, and you'll see a massive improvement in how much you gain towards what you did gain if you just got 0 kills and stayed at the end game. The best format is still to play solos. In solos you gain a lot more. Basically the lobbies die out a lot faster, more sweaty, is a lot more harder, but again you gain more in return. Duos is basically in the middle of squads and solos, meaning that you gain more than you gain in squads but less than you gain in solos. But I think duos is a good balance if you can find a good teammate to play with. Squads on the other hand is a lot easier in terms of the people that play squads can't really play duos or solos, so they have to basically play as a team. You're more likely to find a lot easier opponents in squads, which means for most of you guys it's a lot more easier to just rank up in squads. Once you find a good 3 other teammates, you can just run up squads, gain decent amount of points, because in squads you gain less, way less than you gain in solos. So you gotta play a lot more games, you gotta get a lot more elims just to even basically get 10% in champs. If you're dying off spawn regularly and you're not getting much percent and you're just losing and you're not like winning your fights, then what I recommend is landing somewhere safe, non-POI, and not getting contested, and just looting up, avoiding fights mid game, and trying to fight when the basically end game occurs, because fighting in end game you get a lot more points than you do fighting in mid game. For example, start game you barely gain any points for elims first of all, but fighting end game and even getting elims in end game you get a ton of points. That's where majority of the pros get their points, so that's what I recommend you guys to do. The last tip I have for you guys is to take your fights slowly. In champs everyone doesn't play that aggro. The majority of the people, they just camp in boxes and try to box fight you. So what I can say is try to practice your box fighting skills, so when it comes to box fighting you know what to do and how to hit those peaks and how to hit those shots, because that's gonna make you win fights. For example, right here in the clip that I'm showing you, this guy is just box fighting while me and my teammate are trying to get in his box, and as you can see we got in his box and I put a cone, piece controlled, and just shot him in the face. So that's what you're required to do, and there's going to be a lot of players that just camp. You're going to need to be able to combat those and get some win. This is going to be the end of the video. That's all the tips I have for you guys. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below, and please make sure to use code NXV, hashtag add, and like and subscribe. It helps me a lot, and thank you.